My name is Stephen Pargett. I'm the Communications Director. We are here demanding that Governor Rick Scott call a special session of legislature to review a package that we put together called Trayvon's Law. So when we look at the environment that created this situation, we're looking at racial profiling, we're looking at the school-to-prison pipeline, and we're looking at stand your ground.
That's why we've been here since July 16th, to demand action from our political leadership in this state and say, you know, there's a real crisis going on in our communities.
To the honorable members of the Florida People's Senate and House of Representatives, Governor Rick Scott has failed to take real leadership on this issue. After seeing Mr. Harry Belafonte come and show support for us, to welcome Reverend Jesse Jackson from Rainbow Push Coalition in Chicago. He was in Miami, and he thought it not robbery to come here and join in with our students, our young people who are sitting in, waiting still on the governor to show leadership. We're here to stay. We won't leave until we get what we came here for, and we're very excited to have the Reverend here to join us.
What's exciting is to see students finally come alive. There's a toxic wind of blowing now. We must resist it with all of our might and all of our soul. And I hope to see you guys when I wake up in the morning. I'll be right here.
The Dream Defenders is one of the most interesting groups I've ever been a part of. It's almost spiritual, how everyone in the Dream Defenders came together and came to be. You know, we were all on our own path.
The Dream Defenders is a coalition of Black, brown, and allied youth that are committed to fighting systematic racism,
fighting injustices in our communities.
It's like a whole revolution. It's a change.
Dream Defenders is a family.
When I say injustices, I mean the school-to-prison pipeline, directly funneling young Black people, young Black and brown people into the prison system, as opposed to colleges, as opposed to funneling them towards higher education. A Dream Defender is simply somebody who's trying to strive for equality and also for better education for all, for people to understand their power and their position in society as it is. A lot of people don't think they play a role in politics, they don't think voting is important. That's what Dream Defenders is. It's someone who realizes that importance and strives to help others realize their importance.
They deserve a chance. And I think that's why I'm a part of Dream Defenders. Maybe we can say one person can change the world, but it's one person who gets another person to do it, who gets another person to do it.
It gives people who just didn't know that they had, you know, this passion inside of them, or didn't have a conduit to let it out. It just gives them that platform.
One person can have a profound impact.
It's the crux of change, is when an individual takes their own power. We don't have to walk down the street with the same fear that Trayvon Martin had. We're fighting against some of the most oppressive racial institutions in the world.
We're young and we're powerful.
I just want everybody to flourish, everybody to live.
I just want everybody to value life as much as I do, pretty much.
Being a Dream Defender, it means that we have power.
Be the power.
We call on our elected officials to invest in our youth. We demand that Florida address the scourge of its school-to-prison pipeline. Right. And though you've worked to dampen our hopes and hamper our votes, and though you've incarcerated and criminalized our children and illegitimized our immigrants, right. And though Jordan Davis and Trayvon Martin lay dead, the dream is still alive.
Okay, so no questions?
How do you feel?
How do we feel? Pretty good. Thank you all.